back. It's been a West Nashville staple for 45 years. Dalts American Grill is now looking to the future and a new chapter in the neighborhood.
Yes, today we're here with Max Goldberg of Strategic Hospitality, the company who recently brought home 3 Michelin stars to Music City. Congratulations.
Thank
also,
you.
Andrew Soar there on the end with Happy Fat Boy Hospitality. Together, this team plans to reopen the Nashville institution. Love having you guys in. Welcome.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yes, I know you're both Nashville natives, and like I did, grew up eating at Dalts right there in my neighborhood. So what was important for you guys to step in and move this restaurant forward to the next chapter?
You know, I was just part of a right time, right place conversation, and learned kind of before anybody else that they were gonna close their doors and not renew their lease. And I picked up the phone, I called Max, and I said, you know, should we do something? And Max immediately said, yes, we absolutely have to. And we're both grew up here. We both grew up with fond memories of Dalts and going to Dalts, and you know, there's so much new coming to Nashville, and we felt some sense of responsibility to preserve some of the old.
Yes, well, I know, and it's heartbreaking seeing the closed sign on those windows, but you guys say you are maintaining essence, energy, and feeling. How are you doing that?
I think the biggest thing for me, you know, somebody, Andrew, growing up in Nashville and having those childhood memories, and now that I live on that side of town and I have 2 young boys myself, how do we preserve that warmth and that welcomeness and a space that felt comfortable and consistent? And one of our favorite things is seeing so many different people in there who are different ages, you know, some folks in construction worker outfits, or, you know, people in suits, or just casual families coming in. And so the biggest thing for us is the warmth and consistency, and really taking a lot of the memories and stories and photos that we experienced ourselves, and also with, you know, we welcome everyone to send us those things. Yeah. We want to incorporate that into the design and make sure that, you know, day one, it's that warmth and that, you know, wonderful welcoming spirit.
Well, I know you're still in the planning phases, and you've already got quite a response of people sharing memories. Some that shared, some of our viewers and friends that shared that we're showing today. I know my kid is here. Number one question, will the milkshakes be back?
100%. 100%. We're bringing back the milkshake. We'll have the chocolate malt cake. You know, the summer melt we know we have to have back. And so, yes, we will take a lot of the incredible things that we grew up with that we know are important to Dalts, but then also take what we've been doing with Strategic Hospitality, my brother and I, for the past 20 years, and work with our incredible chef team to really take what we think would be a fun iteration and bring in, you know, really approachable, fun, welcoming, wonderful menu items, but use our chef team and our experience over the past 20 years to, you know, see this new version of Dalts come to life.
Well, when is it coming to life? What can we expect in the next coming months?
You know, it's something that we wish we could say it's opening tomorrow, but after, you know, 45 years of just incredible memories, there is wear and tear in the building. And so our goal is to really have this for the next 45 years. And we're really happy that Andrew helped secure this long-term lease, that we can be there forever. But part of that is also that we do have to tear the building down and rebuild it. It will be on the same footprint. It's something that we think it'll have a lot of the same feel and then the welcomeness of the dining room, but we are tearing it down and rebuilding it, which we're super excited about. And so not tomorrow, but at a later date that is hopefully not too far out.
Well, there couldn't be better hands behind it. And Max and I go way back. He mentioned his brother and Strategic Hospitality. We mentioned you guys just brought home 3 Michelin stars to Nashville. Talk about the other restaurants you guys have, such a long list, and kind of how important that is to have the focus on Music City with those Michelin stars.
Yeah, I mean, it's such an honor to see Michelin come to Nashville. I mean, I think that we've known this for a long time, that Nashville is one of the most exciting cities in the world, but to see Michelin come in, and the fact that, you know, I like to joke I'm talent adjacent with these incredible restaurant teams and chef teams that really deserve all the credit for the Michelin stars. And the fact that we could be a part of it in year 1 is incredible. And seeing the international excitement, seeing the local excitement, super humbled to be a part of it, but all credit goes to the team. Again, I'm the talent adjacent person, but I celebrate our teams and just so proud of them.
But it is really cool to see the faces behind some of our favorite restaurants, which is really, really cool. Andrew is the founder of Happy Fat Boy Hospitality, which we just love the name there. Very applicable in this day and age right now after Christmas. Tell us a little bit about your business.
You know, so I've born and raised in Nashville, but I spent the better part of the last 15 years. I co-founded a business called Built Technologies and have been part of that business, but have had a love for hospitality for a long time, and had the opportunity to get involved with Max and Benjamin and the strategic team. And you meet them. Like I've been fans of them for a long time, but you meet them and they're just all really great human beings, and it's pretty evident pretty quickly why they've had the success they've had. So I'm just fortunate to be working with them, and we've got a few other projects in the works that hopefully we'll be able to share with you here
They
soon.
never stop.
More
They never
success to
stop.
come.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Good
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thanks for
Can't
having
wait
us.
to see that clock ticking back at Dalts, guys. You can share your stories and learn more about Dalts American Grill and its new venture. Visit eatatdalts.com.